live, baby.
Episode 5.
Yes.
Yoots.
5.
Bring it.
5.
5, bro. That's a month and a week.
That's a month, bro. We're
Hard
grinding.
work.
We want this shit to work.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is key, people, in anything you do.
Consistency.
Anything.
You got to keep it moving. Always. Always. You see the watch? It's always moving.
Keep it pushing.
Got to always go to the next thing. So the next thing, speaking of, BKB, man.
BKB, our peoples over there. We love them.
You want to talk a little BKB? Because they're friendly
Tough
people.
cats.
They've
Cats.
been showing us love, so I want to show the love back. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
They're a bunch of friendly blokes.
Friendly blokes.
They're not a
Friendly-ass
bunch of
blokes.
fucking arrogant assholes like you may thought, because they may look like these bare knuckle fucking greaseball fucking fighters. It ain't nothing like that. Chill people.
Chill
Shout
like
out to
that.
Tony Lafferty.
Tony laughs.
Shout out to my man Good John, the whole BKB staff.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And stop being a fucking cheapskate. It's $15 for the pay-per-view.
Come
bro.
on, man.
Reach in your small pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's a tenth of a fazul. Fucking.
It's a quarter with the UFC
yeah,
charges,
bro.
you know?
Support the team. Support the movement.
Yeah, man. Support it. BKB, support the movement. You know, we got BKB 16 coming up March 30th at the end of the month. You know, so you got pretty much, 30 full days to get educated.
Yeah. Save your
You know?
money. Whatever you gotta do.
That's fucking 15 cents a day.
Yeah, 15
and you got
cents a day.
50
and you can watch BK.
50 cents a day. And BK is coming your way. 50 cents a day. Think about it. And you got the pay-per-view.
For the children.
And if you want to watch it, look, because it's not on pay-per-view in America. You got to go to fighttv.com. If you want to see it on America, you can live stream it.
Okay.
And it's worth it,
It is.
Because there's nothing better than watching shit live,
Every fight is great. I never saw a garbage fight in that whole. Every time I watch it.
I mean, for instance, the first fight we saw was Tyler Goodjohn, excuse me, versus Tony Lafferty. That's what put us onto the bare knuckle boxing.
It did. That set us on the map for the BK.
And then one of the guys I took notice of was the King, Jimmy Sweeney. He was the guy that came out to the music, and it was awkward at first because when he comes out and they play his background music, he just stands there.
Yeah, and it was for
and
a
the
while.
whole song played, and I'm like, yo, is this dude gonna fight? Is he gonna sing the anthem? What the fuck is happening here? But he's a G, bro. He's got fucking 3 belts.
Yeah.
He's from Ireland, and he's the triple champ. McGregor, you're a double, buddy. You gotta catch up. Jimmy Sweeney, step to BKB if you really want to claim your country, all right? Because Jimmy Sweeney, he owns Ireland.
Yep, he's drinking a IPA right now.
That fucking lad right there is kicking back and saying you got nothing on me. He's probably throwing a little fucking proper 12 back, maybe.
Proper 12.
What's
with the knockout system? Is there 100 count? What? You get knocked out in BKB and it's just as long as you can stay.
I think they give them 20 seconds.
Super long.
Yeah, I think they give them 20 seconds to because think about it, you get clipped and knocked out, and they're going to give you a chance to get back unless you get really rocked. I mean, there was one I was watching on YouTube where the guy got rocked. I forget exactly who it is, but he got rocked and you could tell he's out. Fucking rigor mortis, like this.
Done.
He's like this.
Done's up.
Fucking fingers curling back like the fucking Witcher, the Wizard of Oz, like this.
Underneath the house.
Toes curling under the house, gone. They wheeled him out on a fucking stretcher for real.
Oh my God, really?
Nah, but you get my drift. You get what I'm saying. So one of the fights I wanted to talk about because one of the fights I'm looking forward to is Mark Navarro versus. He's supposed to fight Tyler Goodjohn. That's what they said after they fought.
Tyler Goodjohn's so nasty.
Right? Doesn't he remind you of Tyson mixed with Mayweather? The way he bobs and weaves that.
You could picture him in the street fight. He's just a street fighter. That's the best way to put all these guys in the BK.
He's so
BKB.
smooth though, bro. It brings me back to that Navarro fight where he had him against the ropes and the dude Navarro swinging at him and he's just bobbing and weaving like it's against the ropes, and then he got under it, threw him to the ropes and tagged him up like it was nothing. The dude didn't touch him.
Well, even in the Lafferty fight, Lafferty caught him. I think it was a straight jab. It was something. It was definitely a straight.
Yeah.
And Goodjohn, you could tell he got hit, but he was yes.
Yeah,
let's fucking
hold him like that. Though even Lafferty, he's a tough motherfucker.
Because
Because he got knocked down 3 times in that fight and just kept getting back up. He's a beast.
Yep, we're
Tony
on your
the
side,
Tiger,
bro.
man.
We're on your side, Tony.
But back to real quick the Navarro fight. I want to talk about it because he's fighting BKB 16. They're going to be scrapping, and now he's fighting what's the guy's name? Sean George. He's the lightweight champion. So Tyler Goodjohn, as I was saying, was supposed to fight him after that fight. He fucking hurt his hands, I guess, punching Navarro too hard, busted him up. But the guy Navarro was talking shit. Like he made the British papers I seen on the BKB Instagram. I was reading their post. And so he was talking shit, saying, I told you Tyler had weak hands. He was going to fuck himself up.
Yeah, right.
Talking shit, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, all right, he hurt his hands fucking you up. All right, I get it. You know, you're bare knuckle fighting. But that doesn't mean you're so fucking bad, you know, because your ass got tagged up. But anyway, so I keep reading some of the comments, and like all these dudes fucking, they hate this guy. Like they're putting hashtag most hated bitch in the BKB. You know, all the guys are, calling him a pussy, this, that, and the other thing. You know, talking mad shit, saying how he doesn't deserve it. Which if you think, who loses a fight and gets a title shot?
Yeah, it shouldn't work like that.
But whatever. I say my man Tony Tiger should have got the shot.
For real.
Because he's a little more liked. But whatever, they're giving it to Navarro.
They need a rematch.
Yeah.
What? My bad. Lafferty deserves a rematch.
What, Goodjohn?
Why not? That was a
great fight. Yeah,
that was a scrap, and it's just it was a knockout.
But you didn't see. I didn't show you this kid. We're still learning more and more about the BKB because we've only known about it for like a month, so it's new to us, but we love it. We're intrigued. Yeah, I know I am. You put me onto it, and I was just like,
I saw it. I told everybody, I was like, this is the truth.
I love anything combat sports is my shit. But so this kid Sean George, who's the lightweight champion, him and Mark Navarro are fighting now for the belt on March 30th, BKB 16, like we said. Save them fucking quarters, save them nickels.
Man. Go on the couch, whatever you got to do.
Roll them up, bring them to the bank, $14.99.
Go to the coin store.
Yeah.
Get it in.
So just a little bit on the BKB there, you know what I mean? Now, I was always wondering, how Kimbo Slice, God rest his soul, he passed away. Yeah. But how do you think Kimbo Slice would have did in BKB?
Just the impact he made off word of mouth. He's just as good as a promoter as he was a street fight. I remember, I was in high school, I think the 9th grade, when all those videos were on YouTube. Right. It was like when YouTube was just starting to pop.
Yeah, it was popping.
YouTube wasn't even really where it's at now, right now.
I think it was like around 05, 06, right?
Yep.
That's from what I remember seeing the video,
Yeah, and I remember we had the shit computer in school.
Right.
And we would all watch his video, and then the first one I watched was the one where
he knocked the fucking guy's eye
out of his fucking head.
Yo! That video's so funny because he clipped him a couple times, and the dude's like, yo, all right. He's like, yo, run that shit. He's letting him hit him. The dude,
that's all you got,
the dude's a big guy too, and he's just swinging on him. And I mean, obviously, Kimbo had to be juiced the fuck out at the time. Like, we obviously know that you want sauce. We get it.
We know
it's not a secret. But I mean, unless you're sauced up like that and letting a grown man just throw punches at you, and you're just eating it like. That's roid rage to the max, bro. For real.
And they never had anything could have happened behind the scenes, but publicly they never had like a tiff going on as far as like they would fight in backyards. They weren't sanctioned. You would basically. I don't know how they did it.
It was a hood thing, bro. They set it up in the streets.
The backyard of Data 500. I think it's Data 5000 or 500. My bad. Right in the comments below.
Data 5000.
5000. Yes. And he was a big part of this too in the whole South street fighting scene.
That was how he fed his family and shit, Kimbo. That's what he said. Like this is how
they would have fans come and they would put the chairs out, just like a backyard wrestling, I guess, would be that you would pay for. But
backyard wrestling, that's another thing.
But for some other, oh my god.
I would love to have seen him though. I mean, because even when he came into like UFC and everything and. Did his little boxing thing. Kimbo was just an attraction. You know what I mean? Yeah. He was an attraction.
And he had that same Tyson. I think he had that Tyson like
that
bob
movement.
And weave.
Yeah. That's
hooks,
pure
nasty hooks.
Yeah, that's pure boxing right there. You know what I mean?
He was good.
Straight up boxing.
R.I.P. to Kimbo.
Salute to Kimbo.
Kimbo, salute.
All the good ones, man. Always the good ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So we were talking about McDonald's the other day. Me and you.
We love those GMOs just going into the bloodstream. And taking over
fucking your whole liver and
fucking
pancreas
everything up, and you can't process it, but it's delicious.
You bite into a chicken nugget, it looks like yesterday's puke.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
Jelly.
It's fucking jelly mush. That's what it looks like tofu in that motherfucker.
Who knows what it is?
You know what I mean?
But then their promotion game is on point. Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
There's McDonald's on every corner, but they still have a commercial because why not?
Think about it though. Where we're from, I'm not gonna say nothing, but there's 100, and then there's the other main one, bro. There's a McDonald's on. Think about it, on the corner. Old Kings. Yeah. There's another one up by the newer side. Yeah, right? Then right up Belterre, there's another one there. And then on the other side of Old Kings. Literally a fucking square.
Of McDonald's.
Of McDonald's where we live. In our area.
And there's a dude, I want to get his name right. I got to read it off the paper. Don Gorske.
Don Gorske. Where the fuck is he? He's a Polski, isn't he?
Let me show you this Gorske cat.
Don
he had
Gorske.
over 25,000 Big Macs. He's like the Big Mac king.
At once he ate them?
No, over the course of the...
So I was gonna say, like, you think you stay up all night and just keep fucking going?
This is not a Guinness record. This is life. He wasn't trying to.
It's not even a Guinness record or nothing.
He goes look at this dude.
There's got to be. And he looks like fucking John Lennon from the Beatles.
Look at this fucking weirdo.
All hocked up on hamburgers and
we're not calling you a weirdo because you love McDonald's, because we love McDonald's.
You look kind of weird though, dude.
You look like your haircut.
You look like you could have some fucking bodies buried in your backyard.
Bro. Look at that bowl. It's a bowl in the front, ladies and gentlemen. We have to explain this on audio. It's a bowl in the front, and then it's like a majestic mullet,
majestic
but long,
mullet,
bro. Yeah, but long. Like
that shit's waving in the wind. Yeah,
look like.
He's creepy looking though. He does look. Look at the sideburns. He looks like he could have been a Beatle in his day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Definitely. He even has the Beatle glasses on in this picture.
But how do you eat 25,000?
He goes every day.
Well, just regular burger.
He goes every. He has his own. Bro, he has his own booth.
He has his own booth. Where's he from? Do you know where he's from or anything?
I could find out.
But at his, wherever he goes, this guy's got his own booth. You can't sit there. If I went to this McDonald's and sat there,
imagine if he came up to you.
He'd probably pop out the side. Yo, bitch, get on my fucking seat. What are you doing? Shit is reserved.
He has a sensor on
for the fucking John Lennon of McDonald's. Fuck out of my chair.
Get the fuck out. Look at his hair. Like, what's in it? Like, it's so like.
He uses that fucking head and shoulders shit.
Look at that.
Knees and toes. Look at it blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind. How are you laying on a stack of fucking burgers? It looks like a pile of money, like that the bank robbers came in with his fucking dirty sandals and feet, fucking crusty toenails hanging in the air.
Yo, look at his, what kind of product is he? He got he puts that shit. He got Big Mac sauce.
That Big Mac.
Yeah, he's got. He
said,
at night he puts Big Mac sauce. In
when they
shit.
come, right, the cameraman, they're trying to pound him. No, baby, give me that $1,000. Rub it on me. Rub that $1,000.
Give me that Mac sauce.
I want that, sesame seed bun, 2 all beef patties with that special sauce. Here's your fucking special sauce. Get the fuck out of here,
bro.
Don Gorske.
You creep ass motherfucker. But hey, honestly, if that's what you love to do. Go. And don't bother this man. If you see him eating and he's enjoying a Big Mac, don't go up to him and be like, "Yo, can I get your autograph?" No, he wants to fucking eat, and he wants to enjoy himself.
He does. And look, I love to jerk off and enjoy myself too, to a certain extent. That's fucking crazy. Who eats 25,000? Like, I don't want 25,000 of anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's too much of
unless it's dollar bills or something or whatever. Yeah. Like 25, they're not good. I don't like fast food burgers at all. The only fast food burger I ever really liked was the pretzel burger from Wendy's.
But there's
just
something I fuck with KFC heavy.
Well, they're like they don't serve beef, right? They don't have no beef in KFC. That's just straight Kentucky Fried Chicken, baby. The Colonel, he's another one.
Another creep.
I like what they're doing.
What's with all these creeps? Ronald McDonald.
Yo, he probably is Ronald McDonald.
You think?
Gorske, we solved it. Without the paint.
Bro.
Without the paint.
Prick.
Without the wig. Gorske, we're onto your shit and we're coming for you, right?
I had nightmares about you, bro. As a kid, Ronald McDonald, bro, would haunt me.
Ooh. This is personal, Gorske.
Yeah.
You haunted this man's life, bro.
With a knife, you always show up in the same way.
Ronald McDonald would show up.
Bro, it would be a white room. Listen to the dream every time, bro. White room, and he would chase me with a knife, but it wasn't like a butcher knife that you get out of the block, from the kitchen. It was like the Rambo serrated teeth.
That's a scary knife,
bro. Yeah. And he would be chasing me and laughing. So Gorske, if you're Ronald, bro.
Yo, you know what that reminds me of? The Rambo knife. It just made me think of it. You ever see Hot Shots with Charlie Sheen?
Yes.
Where they make, and he's got the Rambo knife. He pulls it out. He starts it up. He's like ring ring like a fuck. Yes. Like a chainsaw.
It's gotta get going.
Yo, that's funny.
Do your thing, Gorske. Do your thing, bro.
But like I was saying, bro, that's an obsession. That's a serious obsession. Yeah. How is he not on my 600-pound life and eating all them fucking cheeseburgers?
He just trained his body to be like, all right, I'm gonna have a Big Mac.
He's very zen. Look at him. He's very zen.
He's got sandals on.
He's got sandals on. He's very hippie looking. He probably, sits Indian style with a cheeseburger in each hand before he eats. I will not gain a pound. I will not get a calorie.
This is going nowhere.
This is going nowhere, but In and Out, baby.
In and Out.
In and Out burger.
Fucking In and Out burger. In and Out burger. This is McDonald's.
Fuck, this is McDonald's. Fucking In and Out burger. We want that West Coast shit.
We want them arches, motherfucker.
We want the arches, baby.
Look at this menu I gotta pull up, bro.
Fuck Wahlburger. Fuck Wham Burger. You know what I'm saying?
Burger.
Fuck Good Burger. This is McDonald's.
Look at this menu, bro. This is when they first opened up in the 40s. Read that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you remember learning about this in school though? They taught about, what was the guy's name? Roy something.
Roy. They were brothers.
Yeah.
It was Sacramento, California. It started.
But you gotta.
I'm sorry, San Bernardino. My bad.
Right. No, but they started. But then there was the one guy. I forget his name. Ray something. I remember they taught us about it at school. He's the one that bought it from them and then turned it into the McDonald's shit. And made it what it is. Like he was the guy that pretty much started like the chain process.
Yeah, well, they got a milkshake machine pretty much, and back then you would be able to make a milkshake. I don't know, like in one single thing.
Look at how they describe it. I'm sorry to cut you off, but golden French fries. Them shits are barely yellow anymore.
10 cents.
10 cents.
That's what it was in the 40s. In the first.
You're paying 10 cents a fry right now,
bro. Cheeseburger 15 cents.
Thirst quenching Coke.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
What does that say? Delightful. Look how they describe it, though. They describe it to you in such a way where your mouth just like I'm spitting everywhere right now. I'm ready for a delightful root beer.
What changed the game was the milkshake machine. They got this like industrial. McDonald's was like the first to have like the industrial milkshake machine. Right. And with all the volume they were doing, they were able to pump out these milkshakes and get bread. But
it's like Henry Ford. That's how he figured out to pump out all the assembly line
of milkshakes. So.
Yeah. But look, like full flavor orange drink. What is an orange drink? Is that like
Good Burger shit? They stole that from Good Burger.
Yeah, is it orange juice or is it that orange like ecto cooler type shit? Like high C.
They might. This is the 40s, bro. They might. Who knows?
You got refreshing cold milk.
Yeah.
12 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine if
that's crazy though. I never looked at the menu like that. You gotta take a look at the menu one time.
Imagine if this shit was like nowadays. You know how many fucking cheeseburgers you could buy?
Right.
If that was today's money,
that
would be ridiculous. You give them $1 and you could just feed your face.
But it's inflation. Price goes up.
Price goes up,
and your money comes down.
For real.
Gets more expensive, and your shit fucking stays the same.
Your shit diminishes.
That's why you gotta own your own business. You gotta do things you love.
It makes you happy.
Exactly. We're fortunate enough to own our own business and work for ourselves, and then do this podcast shit on the side. You know what I mean?
DMX face just popped up. We opened up with him. I love DMX.
DMX is one of my favorites.
Just enough energy and just gets you going. Mm-hmm. I love me some DMX. Love Yonkers.
He has that like that spirit about him, just that fucking energetic spirit where he's just, and then think about all the crack he smokes on top of it. So that motherfucker is 100 miles an hour, all day long.
All day.
Like, you remember we watched the Drink Champs. Shout out to Nori and Drink Champs.
Shout out to Nori. We couldn't even finish that shit, but I didn't understand what he was saying. I love you, X, but I didn't understand what he was on saying. Something,
bro. He's like, yeah, blah, 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 fucking minute. Yeah. Their eyes were in the back of their head. They didn't even know what to do. Fucking DJ Effin and fucking Nori. They're like, X.
DMX, from what I heard, he was so popping when he was younger, like music-wise, that he could take like a tape and just draw an X on it, and people would go ape shit for this tape.
Yeah.
Regardless, he might have only had 2 songs on it, just because it had an X and it was his, and he just passed it around.
There's some raw footage on the backstage. It was the tour that they did with Def Jam, Rockefeller, and Rough Riders back in '98, and we might have watched it together. Do you remember backstage? But anyway, there was some footage of X and Jigga before they even blew up. And it was them in a freestyle, and it was, you know, Jay-Z doing that one. As soon as I grab it, and you look like a savage. And you see DMX, he like pulls his hat off. He's like, oh.
He's a battle rapper too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's two battle rappers.
So they go back, you know what I mean? Like back in the day.
They used to battle each other, Big L. They all used to go to different blocks and battle each other. They all knew of each other. That's another thing too, like Jay-Z, DMX, Busta Rhymes, CPMD. They all knew each other. Yeah. And they all Redman.
They went to the same high school. Fucking Busta, Biggie, and who else? Busta, Biggie, and Jigga. They all went to the same high school.
It's
You know what's crazy though? Like you know, you got all the good old rappers that pass away, like Big L, Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? B.I.G. I feel like the big label like died with those guys because everything today is a little Scrappy, Lil Wayne, a little fucking this, little that. You bunch of little motherfuckers. Get with the big boy status.
The big boys. Write some lyrics down.
Write some lyrics down, and you know, because I'm a fan. But the shit you're pumping out today, all these little guys, you know.
And Melly, shout outs to Melly.
Melly
is a rapper right now. He's like 19 to 20.
Oh, he's a new one. Right.
And he is, bro. I'll play some shit for you. Right, he did a song with Kanye West.
Pull him up.
And let me tell you something. When I was like, bro, I'm not even gonna check on him. New cat, no thanks. Then Lil Johnny put me on to him, and I was like, bro, this dude, he's right now allegedly going to jail for some murder shit, allegedly. Right. But if that's the case, man, this dude is so talented. It would be a shame. Like, what's going on with hip hop right now? All the talented cats are just getting locked up forever.
Locked up. That's
like,
it.
What?
You know what it is because. That's just the way it goes, you know. Like all the talented cats back in the day got killed.
Life imitates art.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You talk about what you talk about. You're gonna feel it. Just
you like they say, you reap what you sow. You know, you speak things into the earth. It's gonna happen. Yeah. God spoke life into existence. Yeah. You speak good into your life, you're gonna get good results. You speak bad into your life, you think you know where it's going. You're gonna end up with fucking 25 fucking McChickens on your lap. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna end up like Gorske.
You know, end up like Gorske.
This is just hard though.
What's his name? Melly Mel?
YNW Melly.
YNW Melly.
He did a song with T Grizzly too. That's off the chain. Called Freddy Krueger. So listen to this shit. His verse, bro, sounds just like Young Thug. The flow's so like futuristic, like really changing the game.
Wonder what YNM's.
It's probably his crew set.
YNW.
If you guys know in the comments right down below what that means, break that down.
Young, new, and whack? I don't know.
Young, new, and whack.
I don't know. My first guess, I don't know.
Young, new, and whack. But shout out to Melly, man. I hope everything works out for you, cause.
Yeah, if you're sitting in a jail cell, by all means, just because I make fun of your name doesn't mean I wish you're in jail.
Nah, I know that. Nah. But yeah, man, just and look, young man, 19. I found 3 songs that I love. I found this one. I found Freddy Krueger with him and T Grizzly, and another one that I can't think of off the top. But it sucks because now I'm into this cat's music, and he's not even around to make more. Yeah. And I just found him 2 days ago, maybe. Mm-hmm. I heard his name before, but I didn't go to listen until about 2-3 days ago. So.
You know, my problem is I'm just very closed-minded with today's hip hop. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, you know, I try. There's songs I hear that I like, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I mean, there's songs I hear that I like, but you know, I'm just an old head when it comes to hip hop.
Well, you like what you like. You like bars. You like, you know.
Like that old R&B flavor. You know what I mean? Yeah. It just ain't like that anymore. Is this the same guy?
Yeah. I gotta play you this verse.
Freddy Krueger.
This didn't kill it.
That's T Grizzly, right?
Nasty.
Bop. With the
shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Motown, baby. T Grizzly. Nasty. Him, 21. There's some cats you just feel. Man.
It's all right. It's just different to me. You know what I mean? That's what
it's a bouncy. It's different. It's not. Got a condo, but nothing but condoms in it. Same place, but around. It ain't Jay-Z, but
yeah, not everybody's gonna be.
It's
you know what it is? It's like New York rappers. They're known for like that type of swag, their flow, their bars. The Southern rappers, not to say that they don't have bars. Like every area, the West, the South, the North, they all have bars.
Everybody's got their good quality.
Everybody's got rhymes, but they all bring something different. Like I feel like New York rap, they have that flow.
Yeah.
Southern rappers, they have that kind of, that get crunk mentality, wild out.
Yeah.
And then the West Coast, I always just think of gangster motherfuckers,
Yeah.
Like, just that straight gangster rap shit.
Or you think of Crip walking or blood walking when you hear a song.
Yeah.
Something about the West Coast, you hear a song and it just makes you want to dance.
It makes you want to just twist your feet.
It just makes you want to dance.
Turn your ankles in ways they never went before.
Right? Turn into, what the fuck's that? OG Genesis, the gas station.
Yeah, yo, that video is funny,
he's nasty,
bro. Yo, he's killing
Remember when he wore like the Christmas blue, he wore like the Santa outfit in blue, and fucking Crip walked in the gas station with the Santa outfit. I died.
Oh, is that? But then they redid it. Like somebody added some shit to it where like, did you see like they had the flashing lights on his feet as he's moving and everything? Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was dope.
OG Genesis.
But so tomorrow, Saturday, we got UFC 235 coming. This is a big one. This is one I've been waiting for because I'm a big John Jones fan. I like John Jones. Always liked him. You know what I mean? Dude's just a beast. And when it comes down to, like who's the best in the UFC, I know people say St. Pierre. They say Anderson Silva. John Bones, obviously, also. Me, I always say John Jones because I think if him and Anderson... I always say it's between those two. Because I think if they were to fight, I think John Jones would win. So that's why I think he's the best. But he's fighting new cat, Anthony Smith, who's been making some noise. He's got a tough task ahead of him. Is he going to win, Anthony Smith? I don't think so. I think John Jones is just on point right now. He's ready to do his thing. He's back and doing his business.
He's focused, man. I hate when people try to bring the steroids. Shut up, bro. Like, who cares, bro? It's just 2019.
Yeah, and everybody was doing it. It's just because they're testing so hard now. Like the tests that they have to go through now.
As long as he's not under the influence while he's fighting, who gives a fuck?
And his big thing was, everyone likes to talk shit because he was doing blow and partying. And like he said it himself, like he was making millions of dollars. You're 20 years old. You're going to party. You're going to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's telling the camera guys as they're recording them, like, you guys have your fucking demons too. You guys go home, fucking watch porn and do what you fucking do or whatever.
Yeah. Eat cheeseburgers, like, you go eat Big Macs.
That's the fucking topic of the day, gorske.
Gorske.
Everything's going back to fucking cheeseburgers.
We're on to you, gorske.
But I think I'm taking Jones. I think John Jones is going to win that. I'm taking him.
Me too. I want him.
Then you got Tyron Woodley, who's a beast. I like Tyron Woodley a lot. He's fighting the Nigerian fucking rebel. His name is Kamaru Usman. It's hard to even say for me because he's from Africa. He's Nigerian, straight fucking motherland bumbleclad.
Let me tell you something about it. I had a friend. I'm not gonna mention his name because we're still cool to this day and whatever. But we were in high school, right? No, middle school, and he was African. And when he come to the school and everybody would be making fun of his accent and shit because he was the new kid or whatever. Right. But he beat the fuck out of everybody.
That's what you got to do when you're the new kid, though.
I seen him just when I was up there. I seen him and we chopped it up and shit. And I said, "Do you remember that, bro? The cats used to make fun of your accent. You would just fucking mop him. He just didn't care. And it was just a struggle for him. Like he came to America and he was, he was a nice guy, cool guy. And it's like, you gotta."
That's what happens, you got, sometimes us Americans were spoiled, I mean, we just expect things.
Making fun of this guy, we don't know what he's in a whole new world.
Yeah. And, he's coming here to make a success out of himself.
And his parents came here for that reason. That's why he came to school with us and shit. Yeah, man, so shout outs to him. He knows who he is.
Shout outs to your man. We know who you are.
We know who you is.
So, anyway, so you got that fight, Tyron Woodley. Kamaru Usman, he's a beast. This one I feel like could go either way. I'm going to pick Woodley. I just think he's got more tools. He's the champ. I'm going to pick him.
Yeah.
Then we got Cody Garbrandt's fighting. You know, he's fighting some other guy.
Got a card.
It's a good card, yeah. I think who's he fighting, Garbrandt? Some Marquez guy. I forget his name. He's ranked number 8 or something. I don't even know. He's no one special in my eyes. I think Garbrandt's gonna knock him out, and I think he's gonna do it probably quick. And then the one fight I'm ready to see though is Robbie Lawler. He's coming back.
Such a brawler.
He's a beast.
Robbie Lawler, the brawler.
He hasn't fought though in a little bit, but he's back.
He had some scraps. Remember watching his shits, and it would just be.
His last few champion fights before Tyron Woodley took his belt were insane. I mean, they were. It reminds me of the BKB shit. You know, just fucking nothing but blood and guts on the floor.
Blood, guts, and glory.
Yeah.
America.
What America's made. American shit. Fucking make you want to crack a bottle over
someone's melon.
You know? But he's fighting Ben Askren. And I've been wanting to see this dude because he's coming from one championship, which is the Japanese UFC. So he's coming from there. He's undefeated, like 18-0. And you know, to me, I get it. You're 18-0. Justin Gaethje was like 16, 17-0 before he came to the UFC. Yep. And you know, we put some numbers on there on that loss side for his ass. So until you come to the UFC and prove yourself, to me, you know, you ain't done shit. Yep. At least nowadays. You know, back then when Pride was around, you know, those dudes were beasts.
Oh, shout out to Stefan Struve. He was retiring from kickboxing martial arts background. Over 35 wins. Yeah. 7 feet tall, a skyscraper.
He was huge.
Yeah, you watch him, he was just like Andre the Giant. You watch, anytime you see a tall athlete, or, you know, right? Like, you just get intrigued. You're like, yo, I gotta watch this guy.
Especially is he gonna get fighting. Yeah, and then, his head was over the cage.
Yeah, and any martial artist out there, is that an advantage or is it not an advantage? Is it easy to get him on the ground and snap something because he's tall, or what?
Well, let's think of that. Yeah, well,
I mean, how does that happen?
Because the fights that I seen, I think it can be yes and no. You know, you just gotta, whenever you have an advantage over somebody, you know, you gotta take advantage of that advantage, you know. So in his case, he's tall and long.
Keep the distance.
You want to make your striking as nasty as you can, because then you can control the distance.
And your limbs are long too.
Yeah, so But now I seen him get on the ground, and you know, it was sometimes a disadvantage, but then it can be an advantage too,
because then you can take your big ass arms,
those long limbs,
long legs. You could wrap somebody up.
It just, you know, it depends on what your skill set is, because I've seen him get clocked and knocked the fuck out also.
But shout outs to him, man. You had a great career.
Yeah, great career for sure. He retired. St. Pierre recently retired. You know,
one of my favorite fighters. Everybody made fun of me because I liked him, but I think he's great. I think he was exciting when he fought. And so what? You're French Canadian. Yeah, who gives a fuck, bro?
St. Pierre, you know, I give him his props, because if anyone could hold a belt for that long, I mean, he had it for like 6 years, like, I don't know, 12
And he's like a highlight reel. He would do shit. He would do a flying knee, jump.
The only thing I didn't like about him is that he wasn't a finisher. You know, a lot of his fights went to decision. Yo, that's why I leave George St. Pierre out of the question. All right? And I talk about Anderson Silva and I talk about John Jones, because they're finishers.
Yeah, they are finishers.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Like Mark Hunt, a finisher.
He was a finisher. He was a heavy finisher.
Heavy. Walk-off finisher. Walk-off home. Babe Ruth.
Yo. Yeah. Yeah. There was a few fights, bro, where he just all of a sudden, he just turns around like this.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
I'm out of here. And now I'm back.
And we'll be back next week with 6.
We will be back next week with 6. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Time to go, people. Episode 5.
Subscribe to us.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't, go fuck yourself.
Check us out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Where's where we're at.
Yep.
And then Instagram at
Instagram, 2 Yoots, baby.
And we'll catch you next week.
See you later.